Niagara.
Hello and welcome to So It Goes, WNIA Niagara. We've got a special episode today. We've got two wonderful guests. We've got Natalie Clark and Grandma Carol Lattimer with myself, Carson Harper, and my co-host, Nick Endres. Nick, how you doing today?
I'm doing good. How about you?
I am wonderful. Natalie?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm wonderful. If you want to, you could tilt that down so you don't look like a kid reaching for candy. Grandma Carol, how are you?
I'm doing fantastic.
So a little birdie told me that you guys went to a Bills game yesterday. How was it?
Freezing.
It was great, but did you go through the school?
I did, yeah.
I didn't, and I was like, oh, we're winning, and
then we're not.
I don't want to be in traffic, so I left.
And you left. I saw that you left.
I left during the fourth, and then the whole car ride home we were watching it, and I was just really disappointed.
Yeah.
And then the ending was just even worse, so.
Really?
Yeah, I've never been to a Bills game.
Oh.
Yeah.
You should go.
That's awkward.
I'd love to.
Should have gone through school. It was only $50.
Yeah, it was pretty cheap. It was a steal. Speaking of school, this week is a very stressful week. It's registration week. Registration week. Registering for our classes.
Yes.
Now, what we're going to talk about today is if there was one specific class, I'm not talking math or English, you have to pick one specific thing, and that's the course that you have to teach. You become a professor in this area. What would it, Nick, I have a feeling that you have a really hot take ready that is boiling.
Which one is the beep out button again?
Not that one. Okay.
I'm
going to push this a little bit closer to you.
I would teach driving school because some of these mothers do not know how to drive. And the parking here is horrible. Nobody knows how to park. Nobody knows how to drive.
I've gotten so many tickets.
Yeah, see, everybody sucks at driving, and these old ass farts on the road
I hate
can't pick a lane. Oh my god, campus safety is the absolute worst. But yeah, I would teach people how to drive. It's that simple.
Okay.
How to use a blinker, how to use a brake, how to not
Do
come
you
to a
use the
complete
brakes?
stop.
Do you stop at the stop signs on campus?
No, absolutely.
I don't think anybody
So then,
does.
how are you going to be a
Okay.
driving teacher?
I'm talking about throughway driving or
Okay.
real driving because
Okay.
those don't
They're
count
two
on
different
campus.
things.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because you shouldn't come to a complete stop in the left-hand lane on the throughway.
I have a really good idea. actually.
Fair.
A complete stop.
You have a good one now? Well,
Yeah.
hold on. Both of you bring your mics closer to you. Yeah, we'll get you looking like real podcasts. The whole thing will move. Yeah. There you go. Okay. Now, before we move on, I'd like to say, I forgot who said it, but life is a mystery, but where you're going doesn't have to be. So please use your directional, AKA your blinker. And I feel like that could be your opening.
What?
On to Natalie.
I've never heard that. That sounds like an old person term.
It probably was.
Yeah.
It probably was.
Is your
think it
directional?
Yeah. Because why would you call it a blinker?
Because it blinks.
Because it goes blink.
Well, it's technically your turn signal.
It is a turn signal.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it shows which direction you're going.
By blinking.
Okay, Natalie, which course would you teach?
Okay. I don't know if I'm fit to teach this, but since I started living off of campus, a cooking class. I have no idea what meals to make. I usually make a cheese quesadilla every
So
day.
you're saying, wait.
So you're saying you're not qualified, but
I'm
you're
not
going to teach
qualified,
it.
But I would love a cooking class at
So
Niagara.
you would take a cooking
You
class.
take
but
you would
a
teach
cooking
it?
class.
Oh, no.
Oh.
But I
She's got the spirit. She's just a
Wait,
little
So you
confused.
mentioned cheese quesadilla. Can you elaborate on that?
Oh, yeah.
They're really good.
I
She's made
usually
them for
get
me.
whole wheat
Oh.
wraps to be healthy with a little shredded cheese. I usually like to blend a mild cheddar with a mozzarella and add some queso in it.
Oh, okay.
Hot sauce.
Now, what do? Do you grill it on
Yes,
the...
I have
oh,
a little
okay.
pan. You go, and you press it.
Well, I might have to come over and try one of the...
And then, bam, you have a quesadilla.
Yeah.
Damn, okay.
Yeah.
Carol,
Impressed.
what would you teach?
I don't know. I'm not very talented at many things.
You don't have anything that's
What would you like to see? That's what I did because I'm not very talented.
What do you mean?
Yeah, but it doesn't have to be talent. What is one thing that you were really passionate about that you know a lot about?
Taking my laundry out of the dryer, when it's time.
Okay, but like half the people on campus like leave their laundry in there.
That could
So
be helpful.
You could teach a class
I
on like
would. How to do laundry.
how to do your
NUB with
laundry.
Yeah.
it's just NUB with Grandma Carol.
Yeah.
Oh, I'd love to teach NUB. That would be so fun.
You could be a peer mentor and you can make like $500.
You know what? I might.
You could just sit in a class.
Is that like a tutor?
Moccasins
No,
and all.
it's like-
No, remember how
Like an OL
girl,
leader?
that girl sat in our class in NUB?
Oh,
and she
yeah.
sat there and
Yeah, you
chomped
make
her
$500,
ice.
but now the new NUB classes, they're like 5 times a semester. And some of them are online, some of them aren't.
Are they getting rid of NUB?
You were in my NUB class.
I know we
they're,
said
they're
that's
doing a
what
whole
Carol
switch. They're doing a whole switch, and they're also getting rid of like the religious and philosophy requirements.
That's
they're
what I
only
thought.
requiring one.
But not for us.
Since
No.
when?
Yeah, not for us.
But
So
not
the
for
incoming
us.
freshmen, like next year.
That's kind of
Sucks,
A
right?
little
it does
unfair.
suck.
Right?
I feel at a disadvantage.
I know, me too. Like I wasted my like time writing a philosophy essay that meant absolutely nothing
Yeah.
for them to get rid of it.
I've only taken one philosophy.
Don't take any more. They're
I've
absolutely
taken
the worst.
2, and I haven't even started my religions.
I think
What
I'm
do you have?
taking one
What do you
of
have
each.
in philosophy or ethics?
Like my grade?
Yeah.
Oh, it's really bad. We only have a midterm graded.
Mm-hmm. What is
72.
I have a 68.
Really?
Atta boy.
Was
Well,
that
one
your
more would
one
have been a
grade?
little bit nicer. You know what 68's one more than?
69.
No.
Oh.
It's one more than the year of Guy Fieri's convertible
I
Camaro.
hate him.
I was gonna be him for Halloween.
I hate him. I hate him. He's so annoying.
What were you for Halloween?
Okay. So
Really curious.
so I live in North Tonawanda, right?
Yeah.
And if you know anything about North Tonawanda, there's like a super trashy part, and it's like white trailer trash.
Okay.
And
I don't want to
so
know where this is going.
half of the white trailer trashes, they compete for the Canal Fest Queen. And Canal Fest is like this, sketchy little carnival that pops into town over the summer.
Mm-hmm.
So me and my friend, we were Canal Fest Queen and Canal Fest Queen's baby daddy. So I was the baby daddy and my friend was the Canal Fest Queen.
Wow,
Which
that
is
was
basically
so unique.
Which is just basically a man with a crown on.
Yeah.
Because half those women in the town are men.
Oh my god.
Oh, and then I was also
Like, go and do it ASMR.
I think, Monty, you should teach a directional class. I think you're very good with directions.
Oh yeah.
And we know, like, there's someone in here that's not great with directions.
Why are you guys
Because you did go to the opposite
yes,
end
I
of
did go.
campus, trying to come here.
Have you ever
Monty,
got
I
lost into
could
Canada?
lost in Canada.
Yeah, have you ever gotten on the thruway and went the wrong way?
No.
Yes,
Yeah,
You
that
have?
makes sense.
I have.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
that
I
I'm
would
not a good
take
driver.
a life path class from you. I feel like you could give me some real good guidance.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
well, it was quite the image seeing,
Hype me up a little more, maybe.
waiting in the hallway and seeing Natalie come up the stairs, out of breath, face redder than the devil's. And she's just like huffing and puffing. Hey
I
guys,
have asthma.
I got asthma.
It's like I was walking around the pod. I'm like, where the is this class? Well, not the pod.
Carson, there is no 217. And I was like, probably because you're in the wrong.
Yeah.
You're in the wrong building.
Oopsies, they both start with a D.
That's true. That's true.
Oh man. Well, so we all have something in common. We were all on the cheer team last year.
Go Niagara.
Where do we want to go with this? Daytona Beach is a special place.
Did you see it's like all underwater right now?
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
of,
Oh my
like
gosh.
the band show where it was is like wet.
Will you guys be returning
Whoa.
to Daytona this year?
I will be, but I have not bought my flights yet, so technically no.
You should.
But actually, yes, I will be going.
Tell me about this routine. Are you going to make one?
I have to make
Routine?
I have to make.
Oh
one.
yeah.
Don't you?
If you're going down
If
for
you're
your own
doing mascot.
nationals,
No, I'm not because they switched into Spirit Division. So now it's just like,
Wait, so are you going to be in our routine?
yeah. Wait, what are you guys under the impression?
I thought you
I
were
thought
going
you were
down
doing
as
your
the
own
mascot competition.
Is that what Aaron?
I thought you wanted to do the mascot competition as it is.
I do, but did Aaron say that?
No.
No.
I
Oh.
just assumed.
Yeah, she hasn't really talked about it. We don't really know anything.
She doesn't really
Right
talk about you.
Neither do I.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm
maybe
not
you
in the
should come
loop.
to our practice.
Well,
Oh.
I'm in the group chat.
It's such a different atmosphere at practice from like last year. Like now that we're older and not freshmen, I feel like.
Really.
There's
Yeah.
also a lot of freshmen on our team.
Mm-hmm.
There's only a handful of returners.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
New culture.
Very.
You're gonna have to come in. You're gonna have to step in and change the culture.
Damn right.
Yeah.
What do you think about being in our group chat? Like, do you like it? Do you not like it? What's the vibe?
Some of the things are. Hold on. Let's whip it out.
Whipping out the group chat.
I get thousands of texts every day, and it's always
my mind.
someone loved this, someone liked this,
Yes,
someone
that's
loved
so
It
this.
is very annoying.
And then I have a bunch of like random numbers I don't know. And then my favorite is when Coach Aaron goes, I was using voice to text, so some of those things. Don't think I can't spell. I was using
But she
voice
shares
to
her location with us.
text. She shared her live location with us.
Oh my gosh.
All right.
I didn't know she lived that far away.
Where was
Did
it?
you guys? Oh, you guys didn't check it. Oh, I was.
Of course you checked it. Of course you checked it.
You did?
Did you like Zillow her house?
No.
Not gonna lie, I kind of wanted to, but I
I know, I was afraid it would get back to me. She'd be like, "Why were you Zillowing my house?"
Do you remember the first time we went over to Cammy's for the little girls' night, and we were like driving over there, and Monty goes, "Yeah, so I Zillowed her house. This is a really nice neighborhood."
oh my
Oh
gosh.
yeah, I did.
You're such a
what?
nerd.
Yeah.
I
want to know what kind of
love Zillow.
situation I'm walking into before I walk into it.
Very smart.
Yeah.
Very smart.
Yeah.
They have a pool.
Yeah, I was like, they have a pool.
I wish we had like a
They
co-ed
have a
team
set.
where you guys could be actual cheerleaders in our team
Well,
with us.
I
They
did.
can
Like, not
be.
with us.
'Cause
Yeah.
Coach Aaron was telling Jackson, she's like, one more class and you can be on the team.
Yep. She said that at the game.
Really?
She wants Jackson to come.
Well, because Jackson could actually
he could do a
Yes,
back tuck.
he can do
He has
stuff.
a standing back. tuck.
Unlike me.
That's all
You're
right.
so close, Carol.
Oh,
You just
so,
need a hand.
so close.
Natalie, how far away are you?
I had one, because I was in gymnastics. Then
When did you have one?
Kira's
ninth
like,
grade.
no, liar.
No, I had one ninth grade.
When you were a flyer as
wow.
well?
No, I was a base.
When were you a flyer?
I was my 7th grade. I was an actual flyer. Then throughout high school, I was like the secondary.
Yeah.
know what I mean?
The nice prep.
What's
I did
this?
go in a few lips. The brace.
The sword
In
fighter?
women.
A
Yeah,
pyramid.
that's what I
The sword
was thinking,
fighter.
like a lightsaber.
Well, they have sword fighters now in cheer. Do you not know that?
I'd like to find a picture for you
Yeah,
guys, actually.
it's a sword
Really?
that says like your school name on it,
Yeah.
and you really have to do like a in sync waving
Yeah,
of them.
it's like one stands in the front, and it's like whoosh, 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 whoosh,
Yeah.
the whole time.
Here's me at a game.
It's like on guard.
Where?
Oh yeah.
Are you back there in the crowd?
I'm
Oh.
there.
You're such an ass.
Wow, you look so good from the stands.
Bracing.
Let me see.
Wow.
Oh my god, you're slaying.
I know.
I know.
Those kids are over.
She knows.
So Carol, I have to ask, how do you get the name Grandma Carol? Because there's not even a D, and it's just like GRAMMMA.
Grandma Carol.
Grandma Carol.
That kind of came from Monty.
Yeah.
Did it really?
Yeah.
Because I was like,
No
Carol's
one-
such a grandma name. Grandma Carol. Grandma Carol.
No one else calls me Grandma Carol.
I feel like it fits. Like you're wearing moccasins for hell's sake.
Oh my god,
There's
they're
nothing wrong with
comfortable.
moccasins.
No, I know, but it just fits. There's nothing wrong with them. I own a pair.
Can I bring this up?
Like,
It's kind of like Omegle.
Oh, make it so funny.
I've never done it.
Natalie,
Really?
you look like an Omega kind of
Oh
person.
my God, what?
Natalie's like, okay, let's see who's on, and then the first 5 are just random old men just with a in their hand. Natalie's, hi,
Have you ever seen that, Natalie?
hello, Mr. Trouser Snake.
Me and my friends do it for fun. It's so funny.
So have you
We make
seen
them-
a man with?
Yes.
Really?
Okay,
How many?
what?
How many? With his just out and about.
I didn't want to say it.
I don't do Omegle. 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 Quite as often, but when I do, I see a few.
Oh, okay.
But it's so different
Now,
than.
do you like act upon it? Are you like,
Oh my God,
hey,
no.
how are you?
My friend actually instigates. We like to make them sing.
Mega old men with their penises outside.
It's so funny.
Oh my god.
It's like Omegle Creeper karaoke. Oh my God, can I watch it?
One
Like, that's
time-
gonna be so funny. You gotta make like a YouTube about that.
I know. I talked to this guy one time for like 40 minutes with my friend about religion, like straight religion.
Wait. Was he
So good.
was he Jack and the Beanstalk and talking to you about religion?
Jack and the Beanstalk.
Like,
Choking the chicken.
Oh no! Oh my gosh, no. He was
it's like, oh yeah. Jesus.
Yeah, you know.
dinner, like he was very passionate about religion. We were just having
Maybe he was one of what are those people that knock at the door?
the Jehovah's Witness.
Yeah.
I get
Yeah.
those on McCoon.
Really?
Do you?
Do you have a moment to speak about our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ.
I have a pamphlet.
Yes, I do go to Sunday school.
We used to have Jehovah Lockdown at my house.
What is that?
What?
My dad had a whole checklist, and if he saw them in the neighborhood and they would come knocking, we had special light switches, and each person in our house was assigned a window to shut or
Oh my
light to
God.
turn off.
Did they come often?
Yes, my neighborhood is a big hit for it.
Really?
Yes,
Wow.
because I live off of kind of like a main street, right, in a neighborhood,
Mm-hmm.
and on that main street is a Jehovah's meeting hall.
Oh.
So they go in, and there's like 4 neighborhoods that go off of that. So
Yeah.
they're always in the neighborhood.
We were just taught to if actually this is for anyone.
It was so
Anyone knocked on the door or rang the doorbell, it was immediately hide. Grab the dog, hide. Never open the door. Just hide.
we would never open the door.
My mom was like, hide. Someone's coming.
See, we had a nun come to our house one time, but that's because she got locked out of her house. And I don't even know what was going. We were
Came up to your house.
we were like watching a Bills game. She was from 3 doors down, and
Don't
not the
nuns,
band.
live in
I don't know. She
separate
seemed like a
houses?
very
I thought
religious
they lived in,
person, though.
They have to live.
a church hotels
My
or
nun
something.
lives alone and she can't.
You have a nun?
You have a
Yeah,
nun?
I
Like
do
your
have
own
a nun.
personal
Her
nun?
name's Sister Francine.
Oh,
What?
Actually,
wait.
Wait a minute. How do you just get a nun? Is it like
buy it online or something?
www.buyannun.com?
Rent a nun.
well, it's
None
just
your
like
business.
Our church's nun. We're very close with her.
Oh.
Oh.
Mine-
So it's not
my-
your nun.
Yeah, my grandma
my personal
actually
nun.
gets so much tea about the priests of wherever.
Oh.
My
and,
grandma was a nun.
their affairs. Like priests aren't supposed to have anything like that.
Yeah.
Oh, no, priests, when there's,
They get busy,
they get
busy
freaky.
and, yeah.
Oh,
and
they
it-
do
They
get
get
busy.
freaky.
They're not supposed to, though.
No.
Yeah, no.
Nope.
Mm-mm. Don't release his name on this podcast.
I won't.
Yeah,
don't
no.
worry.
No, but she was very nice, and that's the first time I ever met one of my neighbors. And then the next day,
What? She died?
she was dead in like a week and a half or something.
Dude, what was in her
How
house?
old was
I
she?
don't. She was old.
Did you release
she
that
was
devil
old.
out of your front door?
I mean, she was old. Like, if the Lord had a ring doorbell, he would have seen her at that moment.
Oh my god.
Because she was like knocking on heaven's door. But yeah,
Her
like
family killed the neighborhood nun.
yeah, and then like the next week, the house was empty, and a couple more weeks, some kids moved in. Well, like a family, but like they had like teenagers.
Yeah.
And then the week after that, the kids had a brawl in the middle of Union Road. You guys may not know Union Road. It's it's basically like a super busy street. It's like Transit Road, kind of.
Okay.
And the kids were just like beating the out of each other in the middle of the road.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah. And then after beating out of each other for like 15 minutes, they just all got up at the same time, went back into the same house. Like nothing had ever happened.
Oh.
Wow.
Nothing wild happens. in
Strange
the
times in
neighborhood.
Cheektowaga.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'd say that was a pretty good episode.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
sure was.
Natalie, thank you for coming.
Of course.
Grandma Carol, always a pleasure.
Thank you.
Thanks
Nick.
for having us.
Yo,
Yeah,
you're
thank
welcome.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll definitely get a lot of TikTok stuff out of
I'll be
this.
contacting you about that.
Yeah,
She's-
follow our TikTok for the highlights.
You should
Yeah.
get a job at Mets. Work back there.
Oh, I need a job so badly.
Work at Mets.
I'd like
Mets?
to work at the Starbucks in Dwyer.
Oh.
No, you should
Actually, I
work
got
at
an application.
Mets and be like the rap maker.
Yeah.
See, I can't touch foods that I'm a big.
What?
Huh?
I don't like many foods. I can't be around smells.
Oh.
Very smell sensitive, I guess.
I'm very smell sensitive. You guys seen it how I puke.
Yeah. We have.
Everyone knows.
I have a really good video from Daytona. Puking.
Or it was just Celsius. That's all it was.
I'm like sitting
Yep.
in the
Yeah.
room and I'm like crying, and then all of a sudden I just hear her vomiting so loud.
Oh my god, my blood vessels broke
Yeah,
all
I
over.
took a video of
Oh
it.
my
and
God,
you
just
could
like Mel?
Hear it. Not
That happens to me every time.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
Wow,
yeah.
that's intense. That's intense.
Yeah. Remember when you were like dying like the 2 days before Daytona?
I'm at the show off, and then
Yeah, that was so.
Yeah.
you're like, oh, going again.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my god.
Natalie's like, I cannot move. She's whiter than a ghost.
Yeah,
That was rough.
really bad.
Yeah, that was rough.
Well, for those at home, that's so goes. Follow us on Instagram. Follow us on Twitter. Find our new TikTok, So It Goes NU, for all highlights and other stupid stuff. I'm Carson Harper. Peace, love, tranquility, all. And go Bills.
Go Bills.
Go Bills.